Hi everyone, we are here today with Yet to Bloom and we're here to discuss their latest single, People Pleaser. So why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves?
You want to go first, Billy?
Yeah, hi, I'm Billy. I play bass in Yet to Bloom.
Hi, I'm Ray, and I play guitar in Yet to Bloom.
My name's Claire. I sing in Yet to Bloom, and Justin couldn't be here today, but he's our lovely drummer.
All right, awesome. So first we're gonna start off with an icebreaker. So, what is one fun fact about yourself that maybe people don't know about?
Ooh. Let me think. No,
Should I go?
Yeah.
Okay. I love laser tag, and I'm so good at it. Like, absolutely insane. Like, it's so bad. Like, I'll be like jumping over stuff. It's crazy, but I love laser tag.
Okay, people don't expect this about me, but I'm a huge geography nerd. Like, I can name every country on the map. Like, people don't expect it, and it surprises them a lot.
You guys gave such good answers. Now I'm like racking my brain to think. I mean, I think what most people don't know about me is that I'm like, whenever I get into something, I get really, really, really into it. And at the moment, I'm really, really, really into cooking shows. Like I have watched so many cooking shows. Because like whenever I eat, I like to feel like somebody's enjoying my food with me. So that's what I've been doing. I've watched every single episode of like Hotel Hell's Kitchen. Like I've gone down the list.
I completely understand. I'm the same way, but with YouTube eating videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I completely get it.
Yeah.
All right. So the first question I have that's about the band is how did Yet to Bloom form?
Okay, so originally it was my idea to form this band, and it was freshman year. I saw a lot of freshman bands forming, and then I was like, I kind of want a long-term band as well. So I thought long and hard about it, and then I posted an Instagram story saying, I'm trying to form a long-term pop-punk band. If anyone wants to join it, please swipe up and tell me. So Claire and Justin swiped up at first. You know what? You guys tell the story.
Okay, so me and Justin swiped up first, and then I was maybe like one out of 25 singers who ended up applying. Like there were so many because Berkeley has so many singers. Justin was the only drummer, so he got the spot. Yeah. Ray really wanted Billy to be in the band, but she didn't see the Instagram story.
Yeah, and then I wanted Billy to be in the band, but then I thought she saw the story and didn't want to be in the band. So I just was like, okay, I'll find another bassist.
Yeah, no, that was not the case at all. I straight up like, you know how you just like swipe through Instagram stories sometimes and like you don't read it? That's what I did. Apparently twice. Apparently he posted it twice, waiting for me to respond. And I never did. And then we went to go see State Champs together, and he was like, I'm in a pop punk band, you want to join? And I'm like, yeah. And the rest is kind of history.
I'm assuming everyone's from Berkeley, right? Even like the drummer. Okay, so what are you guys studying? Do you guys still study at Berkeley?
Yeah, we're all in our second year. I'm majoring in music production and engineering and songwriting. And Justin he's a dual major. He's doing music business and drum performance. And then what about y'all?
I'm also doing business and performance, which is fun and cool. What are you? Hello?
Oh wait, Justin's responding. He's coming! Oh my god, we're gonna get to see him.
This is so
okay. Anyways,
major.
I'm an independent recording and production major, which is a new major. It's mainly about just like creating our own space to create music and not relying on studio spaces that much. I originally wanted to join MPNA, which is her major, and I thought about it, and I was like, when I'm 60, will studios still be a big thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely a question. And the people in music production and engineering, the major, are like starting to pivot towards doing more stuff themselves as well.
I feel that. Oh, Justin's here.
Yay!
I'm sorry. I was in bed and I just got out.
Justin, are you gonna feel comfortable as answering some questions, or do you want?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say maybe you can like text and chat, and someone can read the answer for you.
No. I can talk.
Oh.
So we pretty much just started. So I'm just gonna ask, like, if you can formally introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Justin. I'm from Hong Kong. I'm the drummer for Yet to Bloom.
And also we did an icebreaker. So I asked, what is one fun fact about yourself that maybe people don't know about?
I'm probably the least interesting person here, but
You've told me so
That is
much
so not
shit.
true.
Can I swear? Am I allowed to swear?
okay. There are some private things that I'm not allowed to. I shouldn't be saying, but
God.
I guess my alcohol tolerance is very high.
Yeah, Justin, I know Justin.
All right, awesome. So my next question is, who were Yet to Bloom's music inspirations?
Ooh.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
Shit.
So Justin and Ray are from Hong Kong, so we have a lot of J-rock influence. That's definitely something that you can hear in our songs. And
What do y'all feel like across the board? Like obviously, like State Champs is a big one. I feel like we all love Between You and Me.
Love Between You and
We
Me.
love them.
I love Pierce to Veil.
Yeah.
It's in a few like bits here and there that sound kind of like them.
Yeah.
The whole harmonic minor, like inspiration, and then obviously J-rock, because me and Justin grew up listening to J-rock in our teenage years, and like it kind of blends into our music. I didn't realize it, but then remember that time in class when we played People Pleaser?
Yeah.
Some people were like, it sounds like an anime intro.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
pretty much.
A lot of people have said that.
We definitely get that a lot. And then, of course, being a female-fronted rock band, you're always going to get compared to Paramore, just because they sort of were trailblazers in that aspect. So I definitely listened a lot to them growing up, and they've definitely been influences to how I write.
Oh, that's awesome. So for like the older bands like Paramore, like Pierce the Veil, like what part of their sound maybe? Because Pierce the Veil came out with new stuff, and Paramore also has changed their sound over the years. So like, what era are we talking about?
Okay, so Pierce the Veil definitely Collide with the Sky. That's the best album, no doubt. There's
Selfish
also
Machines?
Selfish Machines is also really good, but Collide with the Sky is goated.
I'm a really big Riot girl. Personally,
Yes,
I think Riot is so good. Brand New Eyes is really good. I'm also really into early Fall Out Boy, which definitely influences our sound as well. I think Take This to Your Grave is one of the best pop punk albums of all time.
Period.
I think it's so good.
That's so true. Yeah, definitely really Fall Out Boy. For sure.
So next question. So since I'm assuming you're all in Boston, right? Okay. So what's the music scene like in Boston? Like, how would you describe it?
I think it's sick.
Okay. Because of Berkeley, it's amazing.
I think there's disagree. I think there's so many great bands outside of Berkeley as well.
Yeah, exactly.
There's definitely other bands that are outside of Berkeley, but like
Go to any house show
there
on
are so many Berkeley shows, right? There's so many shows that include at least one Berkeley band in them, so it's really cool. Yeah, I've seen so many different really, really great bands around, and it's really cool.
The only thing is, we live in the Back Bay area, so we typically have to commute in order to get to any of our gigs, because there are no venues in our area of town, which is really strange. But other than that,
Yeah, if you go to
It's a
like
really good
Alston and like Cambridge, like there's always a house show happening. And yeah, there's like
oh yeah, that's true.
there's
Yeah.
like obviously a bunch of cool Berkeley. Let's plug some. Ring Pop, love Ring Pop.
Love Ring Pop.
Matilda Heckler, Motherwise, Date Night. Those are some really cool like pop punk or like pop punk adjacent Berkeley bands, but also outside of Berkeley as well. There's just like a really cool house scene coming up. So if you're in Boston, go around. There's some really cool bands coming up.
That's awesome. I definitely have to visit Boston. All right, next question. So, up until now, what has been each of your favorite memories with the band?
Oh, that's a really cute question. Justin, do you want to go first?
I need to think about this.
Okay, then I will go first. I think my favorite memory with the band so far would probably have to be going to get noodles after our practices in Alston. So there's a Berkeley practice facility in Alston, which is a sort of area outside of where our school is, and you have to take the bus in order to get to it. And it's like right in this area of town where there's all these like amazing restaurants, and there's this noodle place that is literally life-changing. And we have gone there so many times, and it's probably one of my favorite things that we've ever done.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that, but there's also the skate park show that we did.
Oh, the skate park show.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite moments, at least.
Yeah,
it was a really fun show until it wasn't.
Lynch family skate park.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like super makeshift gig.
Yeah.
And like we had to use like an oil generator, like a gas generator to generate electricity for everything.
Yeah.
And then it was super fun because like there was just random people coming in. There was this dude half naked just.
I forgot about. He was doing the worm.
Yeah.
Apparently he's there like all the time.
We were just moshing on the floor. And there was so much dust in the air.
Oh my god! I thought I was gonna die. There was so much
it was
dust.
It was
so
like cold
fun.
too. Oh, it was
so fun. And then the cops came, and I was like, "I gotta keep my visa, bro. I'm leaving."
We had to hide in a bush.
Yeah, we had to like. It was, but
That sounds intense.
What about you, Billy?
I know it's basic, but I think the calf show.
Mm-hmm.
I think just like so. What a calf show is at Berkeley, our cafeteria turns into a stage at night, and so it's like we got to play a show there in February. And it was so fun. It was, I don't know, it was very crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I wish my college had that.
No, it was so fun. We had a really good time. And we did not expect to get it. Like that calf show was our second show ever. So we just pulled up with like a 20-minute set and we were like, okay.
Let's try it.
But it went really well. People still come up to us and talk to us about the show, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
Well, I think mine is Sammy's Patio, actually. Yeah, Sammy's Patio was a lot of fun.
Sammy's Patio is a venue in Revere.
Yeah, Revere Beach. Definitely my favorite performance with us so far, actually. We played really well then, and it was just a lot of fun talking to the other bands as well.
Yeah, it was super fun. We were the youngest band there by a long shot.
Yeah, like everyone was like at least like 6 or 7 years older than us.
Mm-hmm. And they were like, I think they kind of like weren't expecting that much of us. They were like, oh, it's your first gig outside of the Boston bubble. Like, we're going to take care of you kind of thing. And then we get up and we smash it.
Yeah, it was great.
It was really fun.
It was like
I want to add to some of my favorite moments is, okay, so in the summer, me and Justin were in Hong Kong, and me and Justin would go out drinking a lot. It's legal there.
Mm-hmm.
I do not condone underage drinking sometimes.
But it's legal in
Hong Kong. So me and Justin would get drunk, and then I would just call up the band.
He would.
Oh yeah, he would just call the band.
I'm sorry.
I love you.
Hours ahead of me, so they would call me, and it would be like 4:00 in the morning, and I'd be like, "Hello,
not awake."
And everybody would be like, I love you guys. I love you guys.
Yeah, it was really cute, but it's also like, bro, it's 5 a.m.
It's kind of wholesome.
Yeah, it was honestly very nice to like be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So the next question I have is about this song. So what was the inspiration behind People Pleaser? Like, is there a story or what would it be?
I guess I should probably answer this one as the lyricist, but I wrote People Pleaser because going into your first semester of college can be really overwhelming socially, and I felt this pressure for everybody to like me all the time. There's this John Mulaney quote. I'm a really big fan of him. He's really cool, and he talked about how his wife would tell him that it was like he was running for the mayor of nothing. And that's what it felt like to me all the time. I just needed people to really vibe with me, even at the expense of my energy and my time. So I sort of wrote People Pleaser as a wake-up call to myself to be like, this isn't necessarily fulfilling. And I think that it's a topic that resonates with a lot of people.
Yeah, I think especially as like musicians too, it's like you probably feel like all the time it's like people just expect things from you. Like whether it's like a label or like the people listening to your music or whoever, it's like there's always an expectation that you're kind of like, no, I want to do my own thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
As I think I started writing People Pleaser because like I initially wrote the beginning riff and I showed it to the band afterwards. It was like March and I had just watched the Knucklepuck show.
Oh, yep.
And like I was super inspired by the Hope gig. And I was like, they have a lot of alternate tuning, so why don't I try to write a riff in alternate tuning? And then I came with the main riff of People Pleaser and I showed it to them, and it is what it is today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so cool. So next question is, who came up with the idea for the cover art?
That was my friend Jax. Jax is the coolest. We were in the same music scene in Dallas because that's where I'm from originally. And Jax had done some work for some other people that I knew. Her name is Jax Hawley, just to shout her out. She's so cool. She killed it. Oh my God. And I just put something up on my Instagram story. Everything in our band happens on Instagram stories. And I put something up on my Instagram story and I was like, artists, hit me up. And she hit me up and she did an incredible job.
Yeah, I saw it looked amazing.
Yeah, I will tell her. She'll be very happy to hear that.
All right, so next question I have is, will Yet to Bloom be preparing an album or an EP in the near future?
Yeah, so People Pleaser is the first of this kind of taster we'll be releasing sometime in the near future, question mark. So there's more coming. There's more coming.
What the current plan is People Pleaser is going to be part of a little bundle of songs that's going to just introduce people to the band. An EP is going to come after that, and the rest is history.
All right, I'll definitely be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So next question, what is a band that would be a dream come true to tour or play a show with?
Yours.
God, so serious. I would literally sell one of my kidneys to open for the Rex. I would do anything. I would do anything. That's my answer. I'm making the whole band go and see them with me. We're gonna drive up to friggin' Rhode Island. Like I just think they're one of the best bands ever. They have the best stage presence. They're not afraid to be experimental with their sound. They've just really got it together. And I just think they're so cool. That's my answer. What is y'all's answer?
I have no idea who the Rex are, so that's not my answer.
Everybody listen to the Rex. They're so good. They're so good.
So my answer would probably be State Champs. They're super influential in my songwriting. And then I've seen one of the shows and it was so good. And that's one of my dream bands to tour with, just because the energy on stage is really good.
Literally insane.
Yeah,
Crazy.
and I've met the members of the band and they're also super cool people as well. And another band that I would love touring with is One OK Rock.
One OK Rock?
Yeah.
Which is a Japanese band, super popular. And they've just been influential in my musical life since I was like 14, 15. And like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So I would definitely want two of them.
Mine would probably be Meet Me at the Altar.
Yeah.
We're obsessed.
Yeah.
We love. Have been a fan of them since like they were on YouTube and weren't even like still a YouTube band. So like to tour with them would be absolutely insane. It would be so crazy.
We love them.
Yeah, we love them.
So
Shout out
much.
besties.
What about you, Justin?
Yeah, I was probably gonna say One OK Rock as well. Not gonna lie. I first heard their songs when I was 12, And I was one of the main reasons I got into J-Rock, not gonna lie. Yeah. So very influential in my life. And I have based a lot of my drumming on J-Rock and some of One Ok Rock's songs. So I definitely would love to tour with them and open for them.
Awesome. So my last question is, what is something the band is looking forward to in the future?
So many things.
All the things.
I'm personally really looking forward to just taking advantage of all the opportunities that Berklee has to offer. There's a lot of things that are coming up. Like, we have a career jam annually where a lot of like A&R and representatives and people who are part of labels and stuff like that all come to Berklee and just sort of focus on the students for one day only, and it's crazy. So we're applying for a showcase for that, so we can hopefully get to meet some people through that, and that'll be really exciting. Yeah, I'm just really excited for starting to make steps into becoming Berklee's next big band.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I had an answer, but then she answered it in a more comprehensive way. Like I'm just like realistically looking forward to making this into like a career path, which I mean is probable. So it's definitely probable.
I believe
with all the Berklee resources there are, and if we do like work hard enough, we can definitely do it. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to, and also getting a green card.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. I think I'm just stoked to be a band because this band is under a year old.
That's the most Billy answer.
Whatever, bro. But like, I don't know. Like, I came in here my first semester stressed because I'm like, I don't know anyone. Am I gonna join a band? And like, for me, I'm from Florida, and like, I was never in a band like growing up. So this is my first time doing this. I'm just like happy to be here. I'm just happy to play shows and like make music. I don't know.
Mine is almost pretty similar to Big Billy's, where it's just like I'm just super excited to perform shows and like spend time with everybody, writing songs, because every song that we write is going to be better than the next. So
Yeah, that's very true.
I am always so excited to just play music and hang out with you guys. Yeah.
We love you, Justin. But yeah, we're writing a lot of really interesting and fun songs right now, and that's just been a source of joy for all of us.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone I've had like is unrelated to the question, but during the summer, I was like listening to a lot of different like genres within rock. So you guys can testify to how many different types.
It was like 3 times a day. He's like, guys, I have a new riff. Guys.
Guys. He would like call me to be 3 o'clock in the morning. He'd be like, I have a new riff. And I was like, oh my God.
We're like sick. But yeah.
Thank you guys for taking the time to talk to me today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having us.